Welcome everybody, Dale Cup Super Speedway Series coming to you on a rough frickin' Monday night. Bobby with all the hobbies coming at you, MaxspeedTV. It should be an interesting time tonight in these trucks. The reason why, well, iRacing put their little spin on things. They put the shock package onto these guys, and well, when they did that, look out. All kinds of stuff going on with these guys. Showing all kinds of different things here. All the pushing. Remember how you used to be able to push these guys all the way around the corner? All the way around the turns, you can hammer down. Well, you can't quite do that right now, because when you do, you're going to hook up to somebody and you're going to send them spinning. They're going to go flying. Not actually a really good thing right now with these guys. Not happening. They're not liking it. A whole different animal when it comes to being able to draft around here. These guys are trying to get it tamed. It's pretty interesting watching them out here in practice, I can tell you that. I will tell you, though, anything but boring is what you're going to see tonight with these guys. No doubt about it. You have got some guys that are in here tonight, a whole different class. You got the Super Speedway Kings that are on Tuesdays in here with these guys. Not only do you have the Dale Cup guys in here because it's their league, they got some other guys that's joined in here as well. You've got some young guns that are in here that are absolutely a terror. They're on fire. You've got the older guys that are in here that's been racing Super Speedway forever and a day. So you've got all kinds of different types of talent in here in this Super Speedway event tonight. And it is really going to be interesting to see who can tame not only the track, but who's going to be able to tame this new shock package that iRacing threw at these guys. Going to be a lot of fun, to say the least. Stick around. We got the national anthem coming at you. A couple more commercials. Get something to drink. Your Monday night's over, folks. You're going to be hanging around with Bobby and all the hobbies here at MaxspeedTV with the Dale Cup Series coming right at you. We also got 3 in-car cams, or in-rig cams if you want to call it. 3 of these guys will be hanging out with us. We'll introduce you to them when we get back. So hurry up. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket train, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, Satan's that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave o'er the land under the praise, and the home of the brave. much to say. Stand of the brave, the U.S. of A. Oh, say, just that star, spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land of the free. And the
We're back. When you see that ugly Max Speed TV caution replay, well, you know we've got something going on at the track. Remember that. Also, something I like to give out, when you happen to see that right there, that's the Dude Wipes Wreck of the Night. We usually like to give that out, and of course you people out on YouTube can help me out as well. And that's for the cat that got his bell rung the most. Yeah, usually he gets the, let's just say whoever has the brown spots in his shorts about as much as the brown spots that are out on the track. For the most, in the worst accident, you might say. Also, I was telling you about the in-car cams. Well, there we go. We got 3 of these cats right here. Sebastian Marin of the 23 in the left. Dr. NASCAR, we call him there in the 17. He's going to be in the middle. And the feller from down under, Tom. I just call him Tom. And he is going to be in the number 6. Pritchard, I believe. And he's all the way from Australia, folks. That's right. So it's daylight for him right now. But all 3 of these cats are kind enough to put the old webcam on. So we'll be talking with these guys a little bit during the race. So we'll keep an eye on each one of these guys as this race will continue on through. Chat with them while they're racing, during the cautions, whatever. They don't mind. Awful nice of them. As you can see, Sebastian, he's keeping up with his dates or whatever in his phone right here. No big deal. You can see him there. I believe he's all these little single networks or single Facebook stuff or whatever. He's got his face out all over trying to hook up his first date, I think. So hopefully he has better luck with that. And he has good luck in racing tonight. So we'll keep an eye out on these guys. Like I said, this track, new setup, shock setup, these trucks, it's going to be tough. Now, they get 2 fast repairs all night long. The big one, it's going to happen. How many times? Probably a lot. Teammates, very important. Coming in, green flag pit stops, well, hopefully we have them. You know as well as I do. You don't want to get ran over. You don't want to run nobody over. And you also don't want to get turned while you're going into your pit stall. That's going to cause you to go a lap or 2 down, especially at this track. It's kind of hard to get them made back up. So we're going to find out. Some's going to want to qualify up front. Some's going to want to qualify way back in the back. Some's going to hang out and you're just going to let the laps just wind down. They're going to try to stay out of trouble because you can go through these fast repairs like it's nothing. And like you said, you got to be in it to win it. We'll find out how it's going to work out. Who knows? It's a craps game. It's 50-50. 50% skill, 50% luck. Is this the way it works at the super speedways? And we're going to find out. Because right now they're getting ready to come to the U grid, I do believe. And we'll find out when they start popping in. And hopefully when they do, we'll start seeing them. And yes, here they go. We're going to see them. Hot dog, we do. All right. Let's do what I like to call the Keegan Bradley of broadcasting. I'm famous for it. That's right. I live to screw up the last names. I can say it 10 different ways. Probably every time I say it, it's going to be wrong. Row number 1, Sebastian Marin. No surprise. He's going to be leading them off in the 23 machine, and that will be this cat right there for the in-car cam. Along beside him will be Zachary Lima in the number 4 machine. Row number 2 is going to be the 51 of J.D. Crow. Keep an eye on him. He loves that top line. He can get around this place. And the 21 of Tony right beside him. Row number 3, the 85, Al Cena. Number 6 beside him, he will be Tom Pritchard. And that will also be right there, your camera. From Australia, Skippy, we call him. Row number 4, the 16, 1 Jimmy Crow. 215, Rhett Cadoti. Row number 5, 20, BK Anderson, the Burger King man we call him. The 02 of David Overstreet beside him. Row number 6 to 17, Dr. NASCAR, and he will be right there in the middle, which he's gone right now, but he'll be back. Number 1 beside him will be Cody Nagels. Row 7 to 19, Mark Mastrella. Number 2, James Hickson. Row number 8 to 15, Jackson Holbrook, and the 22 beside him of Larry Dickinson. Row number 9 to 97 will be Douglas Chambliss, I believe, and the 96 of Dustin Franklin. Row 10 will be the 18 of Dylan Bryant and the 101 of Randy Minor. Row 11 to 14 of, I'm just going to call him Guerrero. How's that? Whoa, back it up, Bobby. Too big of a hurry. Too big of a hurry. I'm excited to get this race going. What can I say? Real excited. There it is. The 020, Simon. I'm just going to call him Simon S. Row 12 to 68. Now this feller, 14 years old, Jackson Carr. He got a quarter and a note from his mother to stay out late tonight on a Monday night to race. That's right, 14 years old. He is all jacked up, completely jacked up on High C. And that's his paint scheme tonight, the High C drink. Keep an eye on him. 46, Justin Kraft beside him. And that's going to be it, guys. That's all of them tonight. Sebastian Marin, he's going to be up on that. He's going to be on the bottom side of the 23 machine. You'll see him right down below the Lowell's machine. Up top, Zachary Lima. I'm going to tell you right now, Zachary Lima would push his grandmother down the stairs. If she was on a flight of stairs and she was in front of him, he would push her down the stairs. Why? Because this cat will push anything, anywhere, anytime, any place. Doesn't care who it is or where it is. This guy loves to push. Now, is this thing actually going to do anything as far as the shock change they made? Is this going to change his style? I don't know. We're going to find out. But he loves to push. That's one guy that you want to keep in the back in your rearview mirror when you're in a super speedway. That's the guy you want. That's who I want. Keep an eye, J.D. Crow, right there, the 51. He is another one. Loves that top lane. He can get around here like nobody's business up on that high side. Unbelievable. Al Cena in the 85 machine. Another guy that can get around this place. Jimmy Crow in the 16. He is fast as lightning. We're going to find out, folks. Young and old. That's what we've got. The mixture right here. Dale Cup Super Speedway Series, Bobby, with all the freaking hobbies coming right at you tonight on a Monday night. If your Monday night sucked like mine did, well, it's all going to come together. We can forget about it. We're going to kick back, and we're going to have ourselves some fun right here, right now. Let's do it. Right away, Zachary Lima's got to drop down right in front of Sebastian Marin, right down in the bottom. I call it the rocking chair because yours is safe as in your mama's arms. Right there, leading the show in the bottom lane. That's where you want to be. Tony Wright leading that top lane going, and he's got the 6. Skippy, Tom Pichard doing the shoving. Now we got that third line trying to make something happen early already. You can see the number 1 already jumped up there. That's Cody Nagels trying to get something going. He's got the 22 along. Larry Dickinson right there with him. And Dickerson's trying to help out. The boy wonder stuck in the middle. Jackson Carr. He was saying these trucks are a handful with that shock package. They're actually lifted up into the air a lot higher. And it's easy to turn somebody around. And you can see it right here. Sebastian Marin. Playing it safe. Giving Lima room, staying away from that rear bumper when you get into the turns. Hit that like button for us. These guys will appreciate it, and hell, it might save my job. Comes up, gives him a little tap just before he gets to the turn, and he backs off again. These guys are definitely not near as aggressive as what they were before this shock package came into play for iRacing. You can see him when he gets out of the turn. He lines right back up with him, and now he's going to nail that bumper, and he's going to not let off of it. He'll stay right on him till he gets right up to the turn, and he'll back right off. Jimmy Crow in that 16 machine. Now he's working his way right up to the front here on that top side. Now he's going to be the pusher of Al Cena. Whoa, and he pushed too hard a little bit. He's got Al Cena turn sideways, and the 51 goes over. And that's going to bring out our first crossing. And J.D. Crow went for a little ride right there. Let's take a look and see if we can find this one real quick. I do believe right here, they just started pushing. Just wasn't quite square right there when they started to push. Oh, get that out of the way. And the 20, I mean, he just wasn't square when they hit. And the 85, that's all it took. And man, he came right down, caught him and Sebastian Marin, and away they went. Now going for a ride. Let's find the 51. If I can find him. So many trucks, so little time. That's J.D. Crow all the way down here. Let's go for a ride with him full speed, folks. And you really don't see it till it's too late. Into that inside wall. Up and over he goes. And the motor's blown. That means he's going to have to get hooked and come all the way around. And that is definitely the first dude wipes. So he's going to get hooked up. And he's got to come all the way around. Now you can see right here, they're going to be coming in without a doubt, and here they all come. And boy, you can see the one guy tore all 2 pieces down here. He is smoking away. But they've made it into the pit safely. But you're leading, Zachary Lima. Here he comes. And I'll get an opportunity. And here comes Sebastian Marin. He was involved in that incident. He's talking to his guys right now. And hopefully, I'll be able to chat with him once he gets out. Everybody's going to come in except for one cat. He's not been in at all. And that will be Larry Dickinson. He is going to stay out and probably get that all-important point. Definitely going to be a handful. These guys really got to try to get it figured out. Now, if you notice, he did not use I do not believe. You can see the damage. He opted not to use one of his fast repairs, probably because he knows it's not over yet. Other than that, the truck's not too awful bad. Just caught him right there in that corner. Maybe I can get up here and have a chat with him. How about you, Sebastian? Bobby in the booth, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I got a copy.
I bet you didn't expect that to happen. Just barely caught you in that right rear corner, buddy.
Yeah, it was, I'm not gonna say I wasn't expecting it, with the new change, pushing's a little more on the edge now. So I was expecting a little bit of chaos, but I mean, the truck's not too bad. The only bad thing is I did get speeding in the pits, and I think I'll have to get a hold in the pits during green, so that's the only unfortunate part.
Well, if anybody can come from that little bit of a tiny mistake, if anybody can come from that, it'd be you, so. But hey, at least you didn't have to use one of your fast repairs, so we'll watch you and see if you can't come back from that small little adversity. And we'll let you go and let you get back up here and serve your little penalty, your little slap on the wrist. And we'll talk to you later on, all right?
All right, man. Thank you.
All right, buddy. Wave to everybody. Let them know. All right, there he is. All right, we'll talk to you later, buddy.
All right, see you.
Speeding in the pits is not a good thing. And unfortunately, that probably will put him, I believe, when it's all said and done, it should keep him on the lead lap, I think. I'm not sure. We'll find out when the timing screen comes back around here. But the damage is not too bad on that truck, so I think he'll be all right. We'll find out. Dr. NASCAR is what we call him, and there he is. He's in the 17 of the Twisted T. And there he sits. He's going to be leading the show up on that top side. And I don't know. I'll try to.
How
about
to beat
you,
that?
Dr. NASCAR?
Like if you
You got a
get
copy?
me, you, and like Tom
I
to
don't
like
think we're
way
going
here on his restart, they'll be in trouble.
Dr. NASCAR, Bobby, you got a copy? Nope, we're not going to get him, guys. He's already talking strategy. So since we're talking strategy, we're going to leave him alone. 8 laps out of 70 in the books. Dale Cup Super Speedway Series. The 22, Larry Dickinson. He's not been in the pits. He's only got 8 laps on those tires. No big deal. Dr. NASCAR is going to be up on the top side. Skippy. He's down on the bottom. And the number 6 machine. Green flag, and here we go. We're off. The 19, Mark Mastralia, I believe. If not, it is tonight. There he is. He's going to drop down into the old rocket chair in the bottom lane. He'll send a thank you card out to the 21 machine of Tony Wright. Tony pushed him hard enough to drop him down. The 85, back at it. Now, unfortunately, that's Al Cena. He's going to be the first one with one lap down, but he's trying to get it back the hard way. Jimmy Crow in the 16, leading the boys way up on that high side. 3 wide going. J.D. Crow, the one that went flying into the infield on that first caution right there. There he is trying to get one of his laps back the hard way. He's trying to race it back. Dustin Franklin in the 96 machine up on the top side, doing a fine job. Started 18th, here he is in the 6th spot. John Black, how are you doing, my friend? Nice to see you out here. $11 laps in the books out of 70. Like I said, these trucks are a handful right now. This shock packages have got these guys in a whirlwind. iRacing's got it fixed up where you just can't beat and bang and knock all the way around the track anymore. You're not perfectly square with the truck in front of you. You're going to hook them and you're going to send them, just like the Xfinity cars. I'm really impressed how these guys on that top side are able to gain such momentum like they are. And you can watch that 96, boy. He's got himself a handful right here. And there goes Jimmy Crow already sideways. And here we got a bunch of them going around. Carnage at its best. These guys may have survived it right up here. And that's going to bring out caution number 2 already. And I'm not real sure about this one. Let us take a little quick look here. Don't know where I want to look. I'm thinking he was clear, and he comes down on the 21 right there, and I just think the inside might have had a too much momentum. I can get a little bit closer. Right off the nose here, maybe. What do you think? Spotter said clear. Jimmy comes down. And the momentum caught up with him. And that was it. That was the end of it. And unfortunately, when that happened, they all went for a ride. The 46 takes a nice little bounce right up into the wall. And he tries to hang on to it. Justin Kraft. The 51 gets one of his laps back and got it back the hard way, too. The 96, Justin Franklin, he comes out of it kind of unscathed. And they're going to come in and get some work done. Jimmy Crow is going to be in. And here comes the rest of them. Lima's coming in. Here comes your 96. See if I can find Mr. Tom Pichard, Skippy. How about you, Tom? Bobby in the booth, you got a copy?
I sure do, Bobby. How you doing?
I'm doing quite well. I'm actually doing a little bit better than you guys are. The trucks are kind of a handful, aren't they?
They are, sir. But hey, look, I've got no damage, so I'm laughing at the moment. But my poor teammate Jackson, I think he got caught up in his pit lane, drinking a few juice boxes or something.
You know what? He got the quarter and a note from his mom to stay out late tonight on a school night to run, but I think he might have had one juice box too many, and he got really on that sugar high. He got on that sugar high, and I think he's too high. The number 6 is pretty stout out there. Now, tell me, with that iRacing shock setup they got going on, I mean, is it? My understanding is, I mean, you could get that guy up there pretty darn squirrely when you're doing the pushing and make that rear end quite loose. Is that true?
Yeah, you got to really stay off people in the turns. So it's all right in the straights, but it's just really, really loose when you get under someone in the turns. So I think that's the key. Don't hit anyone in the turns, but man, tell that to these guys when we're kind of riding 3 wide and coming in to even on lap 10. I mean, we're all bumping into each other. So I don't know how it's going to go, but I think the last few laps of this race is going to be definitely entertaining to watch.
Well, it's been entertaining so far, to say the least. Got yourself a good hot rod underneath you there, and certainly appreciate the camera we got for you. I'm watching this.
New angle. You like the new angle?
I like the new angle. I really do. It's something different. Now, I know you guys are on lockdown down there in Australia, so really the only thing you got to do is basically work and race, right?
That's right, man. I'm a full-time super speedway driver. That's what I am at the moment.
Well, it's paying off, pal, because you're sitting right now in second place, and I'm not going to bug you. Lights out on that pace truck. So we're going to continue watching you, and we'll be checking in on you in time to time, and we'll see how you can do it, all right?
Talk to you soon, Bob.
All right, buddy. Take care, and I'll try to get you back where you belong, all right?
Cheers.
All right, buddy. I'll tell you what, it is a chore for me just to be able to get these guys back where they're supposed to be. There we go. I still ain't got him where he needs to go. I'll get him in a minute, I think. There we go. I got him back. Yeah, Australia's been on lockdown for quite a while now, and well, I guess all they can do is race, and it's starting to pay off because here he is starting in second position. Nothing wrong with that, I'll tell you that. Like you said, they're kind of a handful, especially in the turns. There's your top 5, right? Pichard, Dickerson, Dr. NASCAR himself, and Mastrella, I believe. I hope. Hear that, or we're just going to call him Mark. How's that? I can get away with that. 15 laps out of 70. Anybody out there, you got anything to say? Got a driver you want me to say hello to or whatever, you just let me know. I'll pass it right along. You know I will. I have no problems doing it. None whatsoever. Dale Cup Super Speedway Series. Here we go. Rocking again. Tony Wright in the 21, trying to inch his way out front if he can. And he inched out far enough he could drop down on the bottom side. And you're right, Jimmy Crow, he was fast enough to make that move down there. It's just when he made that move, he lost his momentum. And there wasn't a thing he could do about it. Dr. NASCAR way up on the high side. And he's got that 96 doing the pushing behind him right there. Dustin Franklin. The 46 is in the middle. One of these guys back here, he backed way out. And I'm not sure who it was. There he is. Overstreet comes in. Now, mind you, this is only lap 18. And it's about to get nasty. There it is. I knew it was coming. I could hear it. Zachary Lima down into the inside. Trying to hang on to it. No caution yet. And I do believe that is the only one I can see. He's gathered back up to speed. No trouble. And I don't think that's going to bring out a caution at all. I think we're all right. Well, now we got it right up front, the 96. They get into it pretty well up front. That will bring out a caution. I can tell you that for a fact. Let's figure out where this one's going to be. I do believe it's going to be right here in front of us. And right there it was. Go to the 96. Check it right here. There's a shot. Kind of got him a little squirrely, I think. And he... Yeah, that's exactly what it was. That was a heck of a run. And you can see it. 21, nowhere to go. And man, you can watch that 6 hang on for dear life right here to stay out of this. Take a watch. He's probably saying, oh God, please don't come up, don't come up, don't come up, don't come up. And sure enough, he does. He comes right back up on that track. He was able to keep control of it. Now, normally, when you come down on that track, you're supposed to stay down on the track and not come back up. So Skippy there in the number 6 machine, he got very, very lucky. He could have been taken out pretty hard right there. Race summary real quick. 51 laps to go. Yep, that's right, 51. I said it. That's the third caution. We've had 8 lead changes. And here they come in. Now, I just heard a big kaboom, and I'm not quite sure what that was all about. Here comes everybody. Now, some of these guys... Now, Sebastian Marin still 1 lap down after the incident and speeding on pit road. Jimmy Crow's 1 lap down. Cody Nagels is 2 laps down. Douglas Chambles, he's 2 laps. JD Crow's 3 laps. BK Anderson, he's 5 laps down. And Jackson Carr, he is out. He's done. So I guess he can give the quarterback and a note back, and he can go to bed. Dr. NASCAR, there he sets. And that will be right here. Now, I don't know if I can get him or not. I tried before and I couldn't get him. See what happens. I'm looking. Sometimes these guys go on different channels and I'm unable to pick him up.
Bobby. Can you hear me, my man?
I can hear you now. I was just looking for you.
I cannot hear you, unfortunately.
Well, I can hear you, and I got you live on the air. And I can hear you.
Got me now, buddy?
I've got you now. Wave to everybody. Can you hear me? For some reason why we're not picking him up, and I don't know why. Technology sometimes it bites you right in the butt, and I don't know what the deal is. Can you hear me? Nope. We can't get him.
Bobby, I got nothing. I don't know what's wrong.
I don't know. Not sure what it is, but whatever it was, we can't get him. That's too bad. We'll work on it another time. If he wins this race and we can't get a hold of him, that's going to be horrible. But there he is. He is in second place. Dustin Franklin, the 96 machine. He's led 4 laps. He started 18th. He's now leading this show. Like I said, Dr. NASCAR is going to be second. Third, Tony Wright. Fourth is going to be Jackson Holbrook. And at number 5, Vincenti, I don't know. Hell with it. I'm going to call him VG. How's that? Tom Pritchard, we got done talking to him. He was your in-car camera guy, and there he is. We call him Skippy from down under. He's 6th. Justin Kraft is 7th, 8th. James Hickson, 9th. Is going to be Larry Dickinson. Mr. Mark Mastrella, I believe. Al Cena's 11th. Zachary Lima, he just took a shot from the inside. He's back out here. He's in 12th. David Overstreet and Jimmy Crow, 13th and 14th. The godforsaken, ugly iRacing pace car is going to get out of here. You'd think they have a better looking thing than that. We may have to write and complain about it. 22 laps out of 70 in the book. Holy crap. I really don't know if he's still racing or not, to be honest with you. But I know we are. We're back at it. Dale Cup Super Speedway, MaxspeedTV. Here we go. Franklin down on the bottom. 17 got shoved all the way up onto the high side, hanging out by himself with no help. That's going to drag him in the back. He's going to go backwards. Trying to anticipate exactly where the guy in front's going to run. They always talk about running that straight line. Believe you me, you want them to run as straight as possible, especially if you're the pusher. And I'll show you what I mean by that. You can see it right here with Tom doing the pushing. Well, he pushed so far. He did such a great job. He pushed the 21 to 20 right up there in the old rocking chair. And now the 96 is going to pick him up, Dustin Franklin. And now Dustin's just going to just take him right off into the old dark black yonder. What they need to do is they need to settle down, relax, take it easy, take a chill pill, and just get some laps underneath and just ride around here for a little bit. Now, we have not seen a green flag pit stop yet tonight. Jimmy Crow going to the dance, and he doesn't have a date. All by himself. He's going to drop back in. Now he's going to hang back out, hoping someone will pick it up and go with him. The 0-2 Mr. Overstreet says, come on, let's go. I'll hop in. So now you're going to get a couple of the guys that's going to run with him. Twelve trucks on the lead lap. And at least 10, one or more laps down. Appreciate everybody that's come to join us tonight on a Monday night. I hope your Monday was better than mine, because it flat out sucked. The 96 right up underneath him doing the pushing and doing it very well. Looking like he's nice and comfortable. Working the wheel a little bit, you can see it. Now our top side trying to get something going there with the 51 leading the show. That's JD Crow. He's trying to get one of his 3 laps back if he can. The hard way. White knuckle riding it all the way around this place. As the song says, going nowhere but getting there fast. I'll tell you what, that 96 and the 21, they are really hooked up, and you can tell it right there. Trying to figure out this shock package is the key, it seems like. Running around with Skippy here in the middle. That's what he gets to look at. You want to talk about tunnel vision? Now this is tunnel vision at its finest. Because you got him in front of you. You got to sneak out to get a little bit of air in that radiator because your temperatures are going to be rising. And sometimes with that truck in front moving, you know, certain directions, you seem to follow them. It just drags you right with you. So you got them to the left of you, and you got them to the right. You can see that outside line making a move right now, coming up. You see him starting to sneak in the picture right here. See how close they get? Tony Wright still leading the way thanks to the 96 of Justin Franklin doing the pushing. I gotta tell you, Dustin's got it going on. He knows exactly when to shove him and he knows when to back off. Whoa, now we got some banging going on back into the back. Now, whether that's going to bring out the caution, I don't know. Now it's going to. Zachary Lima's going to be involved in that one. Al Cena's going to be involved in it. I think the rest of these guys may have lucked out. Dr. NASCAR is going to be in it now. And that will bring out the caution. Again. Let's see where and who. What do we want to look at? Not quite sure. Take a look right here at the number 1. Something happened right in this area here. The number 1. I do believe he might have got a little... And there it was. You might have got perhaps a little help. Get rid of that. We're watching it right here. I do believe he might have got a little help right there. And that got sideways. I think Mr. Dr. NASCAR may have gave him a little push. And when he did, it got him sideways, and that's when it all went south. And south it went. And unfortunately, the twisted T got twisted metal. Didn't blow the motor up, so that's a good thing. He'll come back in and get some work done on that bad boy. He hasn't used the fast repair yet. He's got 2 to go. So he'll be all right there. Tony Wright. And this cat right here, Dustin Franklin, these 2 guys, they were hooked up. They were working good. That's right, John Black. Make sure that they hit that like button, because these guys replaced me with somebody to stutter. They'll wish they had me back. Now, unfortunately, I got him right here, but I can't talk to him. Now, there's Sebastian, the 23. We've got him. There he is with 1 lap down yet. Still working on it, trying to get it back. He's shown in the 15th spot. And I'm kind of thinking, maybe, Sebastian, Bobby in the booth.
Yes, sir. I got a copy.
Hey, with all of the cautions that's going on, yeah, pretty darn good chance you're going to get your lap back and you're going to be battling up here for the win. What do you think?
Well, I think I had a great chance if I didn't get involved in that last wreck. I hit Dr. NASCAR. I thought he was going to slide back down the track, and I went high, and he never even started moving down, and I hit him, and it was basically going to kill my engine in a lap, so I had to use my last fast.
Well, I've seen you come back from worse things, you know. Trust me, it's not even close to being over with.
Oh, I know. Long ways to go.
I just want to make sure, though, did you TiVo your Hallmark movie? Because I think you're gonna miss probably the first half hour of it tonight, because this thing is really running late.
Man, yeah, gotta wake up early tomorrow, so hopefully it doesn't go on too late.
Well, you know, I don't know. You got to settle these boys down here. I mean, this package has really put a little damper into this. These guys are having a hard time getting used to it, aren't they?
Yeah, man. This new package just feels like the runs are a little similar, maybe slightly bigger, but I think it's just the pushing. Just the pushing in the corners is so sketchy. It feels like the ARCA car. Like you're gonna spin the guy out if you hit him just slightly wrong. So I think that's what's caught everybody off guard. And it's a learning curve, you know. I kind of expected this, you know, throughout practice when I figured it out myself. But overall, it's still been a fun race.
Oh, it's always a blast to watch you guys. There's no doubt about it. But well, I like to watch a guy come from behind. So if anybody can get it done, it's you. So we'll keep an eye on you, and we'll talk to you later.
Yes, sir. I'll
All
give
right,
it my
buddy.
best shot.
All right. Learning curve. That's what he says. That's what he calls it. And it's definitely a learning curve for these guys. No doubt about it. Dale Cup Super Speedway Series coming right at you. Talladega, 35 out of 70 lapped. Your race summary, 4 cautions, 9 laps, 9 lead changes, 36 laps to go. Tony Wright, Dustin Franklin. These 2 cats right here, when they hook up, they got it going on. They seem to be working very well together. It's going to be interesting to see if they don't really quickly hook up immediately and take off. But we'll find out. Appreciate everybody out here watching us on a Monday night. If the admin likes what he sees, we'll throw the green flag and away we'll go. 35 out of 70 in the books. The 22 drops back. He's heading back. The 96 is going to be in the middle. Now, can the 14? Can he hook up with the 21 and do the pushing? As well as the 96 of Justin Franklin was doing with the 21. Or can Jackson Holbrook in the 15, can he hook up and do some pushing with the 96? There's your 3 in-car guys. The number 6, we call him Skippy. Tom Pichard on the right-hand side. He's the 3rd truck up in the middle. Or I'm sorry, yeah, in the middle. From Australia. Way on the right side. On the top, trying to lead something. That's the 17. They call him Dr. NASCAR. Sebastian Marin, he's way back in the back, 1 lap down, trying to get one made up. Look, whoa, sideways goes the 46. And that is going to take out a few of the trucks. The 85, once again, almost went end over end, and that's Alcina sitting in the middle. The 17 is involved again, Dr. NASCAR. And he is dog walking that truck sideways. He's definitely tore all to pieces. And that's going to bring out another caution. Right along, I do believe, with the 96 this time. Providing I can find it. There he is. Take a look right here. We might have something. Slow her down. Gives him a shove and the corner right there, I believe. Yep. That's all it took. Just a little bit. Not square. Bumper's not square. And away he goes. He's unable to control that thing. And when you can't control it, well, up into the wall he goes. And he's going to come right down. The 15 sees him and does everything he can to avoid him. And when he does, he's going to hook up to the 96. The rest of them... Oh, the 96 does get away, but boy, Alcina takes a shot into the side right there. Almost turns him over Almost does a barrel roll, but he hangs on. Of course, Skippy and the number 6 is involved in that one. And that's what it looks like. Some more unhappy campers here tonight. The rest of them coming back into the stall. Get some work done. Get some fuel. You know what? I'm starting to worry. I'm starting to wonder if the pace car's not led more laps than anybody out here tonight. I wonder if he gets an award for that. Well, let's see how many's still on the lead lap. Or hell, let's see how many still in the race. Tony Wright's led 23 laps of this puppy so far. Now, I do believe Sebastian Marin, he should be one real happy camper right now because I think he's going to be getting that lap back. And that's one fella you don't want to have a lap back. Tony Wright. I want to say it's Vincente Guerrero, but hell, I don't know. VG. How's that? Can't screw that up. James Hickson. The 19, and there, Zachary Lima, he's going to come back into the pits again. Lima's going to come in. Sebastian Marin's going to come back in. We've had quite a few dude wipe winners tonight, John Black. I'm going to tell you right now. I mean, man, before this is over with, I think I'm just going to give the Dude Wipes winner to just about everybody in this field. It's been a rough night for these boys. It's been tough. I can't lie. Tony Wright's on the bottom. He's got it going on. I'm telling you, if Tony Wright and that 96 Dustin Franklin, if they can hook up again, they're going to be tough. I mean, they've been working very well together. And it's nice to see Jimmy Crow, after everything he's been through, here he is in 6th. He doesn't have a fast repair to his name left. He couldn't buy one. So he's got to keep all the sheet metal straight on that puppy if he can. Alcina, after almost going end over end, barrel rolling, here he is, back into 7th position, and he has used his last fast repair as well. So he's got to keep the fenders on that bad boy. And I got to tell you, so far tonight, it's pretty hard to do. Dale Cup Super Speedway Series coming at you. MaxspeedTV, Bobby with all the freaking hobbies on a Monday night. 41 out of 70 laps in the books. Appreciate each and every one of you guys that's come out here to watch. And I'll tell you what, I swear to God, that I would dance at each and every one of your weddings if you just hit that like button. I really would. Promise. These guys are doing their best out here at this package. Let them know you appreciate them. Remember what they said. These things are so darn touchy. You do not want to touch those bumpers on the turns. Tom Pichardi's coming into the pits. 14 drops down into a rocking chair. Dr. NASCAR's hanging it back out in the third spot, or third truck on that top line. The Burger King ride gets a heck of a run out here all by himself, but he's probably got to peter out unless he gets a little help. Dr. NASCAR jumps up on the high line to give him a little help if he can. The 46 machine's going to try to join in the fun, but he's not able to catch up to the bumpers. Jackson Holbrook trying to push that 21 machine of Tony Wright, trying his best to shove him up there so he can drop down into the rocking chair out of the bottom in front of the 14. That's what everybody's goal is, to push that truck, get them out of their way, get them up there into the front so they can drop down, so they too can get the opportunity to do it. Three wide, you can throw a blanket over the top 12 trucks. Whoa, the 15 disappears for a minute, man. You don't want to see that happen. Riding with Al Cena right here. And that 15 disappears again, you're going to know what it's like. Riding around in the middle. You've got them all around you. No fun whatsoever when a truck disappears. Well, there goes the 20. He's been shoved. Now, see what happens here? The C's part ways, and you got an open shot. You just pray to God nobody hits you in your rear end. And Al Cena this time comes out ahead. And I can guarantee you he was looking in his rearview mirror praying to God nobody was going to hit him and send him flying either. The good news is, we're still running. The bad news is, these guys had to slow down to miss that wreck, so now they're behind about a second and a half. So they're going to have to get single file, and they're going to have to try to make up some time here. And that's exactly what they're doing right now. And if they want any shot at the rest of these guys up here, they're going to have to do that. To give you an idea, if I can, they just crossed the finish line, and here they are, and they just crossed the finish line. So they got a ways to go to catch these guys. And look who's together again. I mean, Right now, they're the perfect couple, I'm telling you. Tony Wright and Dustin Franklin. And here's a little trivia for you YouTubers out there. Dustin Franklin. Could that be Clifford Franklin's cousin? Now, do you know who I am referring to when I say Clifford Franklin? What movie was that from? See if anybody knows their movie trilogy. Oh, you was a bad boy, Clifford Franklin. Right now, Dustin Franklin is, because he's keeping a 21 of Tony Wright out there. Any hopes whatsoever for James Hickson to do anything, he's going to have to hope that Jimmy Crow is going to be able to hook up to him and give him some pushing. Now, here comes... Now, this is what I was telling you about. Here comes the boys. Now, they single file, and they're going to catch him. They're going to catch him with ease. The sad part of it is the 23 is going to be a lap down. But look who he's helping. He's helping at number 4. His teammate is Zachary Lima. And he is pulling him, keeping him in tow, and he's pulling him because here they come. And luckily, James Hickson got the hell out of the way right there because he'd have got ran over. And watch them move their way right up to the front. Both of those two guys are hooked up and they are moving. And I mean they are moving. And there they go, just like that. Lima's going to be out front in the number 4. 20 laps to go. And the rest of these cats are probably thinking, how in the heck did that happen? What just happened? But don't count out. Do not count out Franklin and Tony Wright. Jimmy Crow right there in that 16. He could be the spoiler of this race. Al Cena in the 85. And the 14. Who could these guys go with when they do branch out? And you're right, Road Dogg. They decided to race each other instead of the track. Sometimes that'll come up and bite you right in the butt as well. Lima, absolutely no stranger whatsoever to super speedway racing as far as being up front. But I'm telling you, that guy is as happy as he can be. Now, the rest of them are going to come in right now. And here they come. They are going to top off. First green flag pit stops. And guess what? It came out and bit somebody already. As you can see, him turned right around. Luckily, he didn't hit anything. But here they come. A splash of gas and they're on their way. But like I said, Lima absolutely loves it. Loves to be the pusher. He'd rather be pushing than be out front. And of course it doesn't matter right now because the 23 is going to be a lap down anyway. But right now, he's got his lap back. And they're going to be coming in as well. And there he is. Big thanks to our 3 drivers out here at the cams on. The 23 is Sebastian Marin, Dr. NASCAR, the 17, and Dom Pichard in the 6. A touch of fuel and away they go. There's your leader, but he will be coming in for fuel. And it will relinquish to this cat right here. And right here is that second pack. Do they have time to catch up? Oh yeah. And they will catch up as long as they stay single file like they are, and they know it. You have 4 seasoned veterans right here in line, all 4 of them. Dustin Franklin, Tony Wright, Al Cena, and Jimmy Crow. 4 well-seasoned veterans. They know exactly what they need to do to catch them. They know how long it's going to take to catch them. And they know exactly what they're going to do when they catch them. These guys up here in the front, the 23 and the 4, they've been teammates for a long time. They know exactly what they want to do as well. They have their own game plan. Steve Karosik is supposed to be out here running with them, and I'm sure he is absolutely dying. I do believe he had a tree or something fall and took out his internet. He's actually the league owner, and I'm sure he's absolutely dying because he's not out here running with them. And we miss him. Hopefully he can get things back together and get out here. And here they come. They've caught up with them. And they're coming up on the high side, and they're coming with vengeance too. As you know, 4 trucks is a little bit quicker than 3, especially punching a hole through that air. And here they come. They'll stall them just a little bit. Now they're going to bunch themselves all up together. And we got a truck that just disappeared right there, and I don't know if he's popping back or not. And Jimmy Crow, I'm thinking, is probably crapping himself right now. Probably wondering, are you coming back or aren't you? Watch them get real close to each other. Look how close they are right there. A little side drafting. Gotta pull that line backwards when they side draft. Now these guys are doing some experience stuff. They'll do whatever it takes to pull that line, to slow them down. All the tricks of the trade. All the little tricks in the book. They're going to be pulling everything out. 11 to go at the line. Staying away from that back bumper. Lima knows exactly what he needs to do. When he comes out of the turn, he's going to be right on that bumper, and he's going to give him one good shove if he can before that tri-oval. Now we may have something interesting coming up because we're going to have some lap traffic up there ahead. They will end up catching these guys. Now, are they going to be a gentleman and get the hell out of the way? If not, they're going to get ran over. We're going to find out here shortly, though, because they're coming. And like I said, these cats up top, all veterans. And they do. He gets up on the high side and he stays right out of the way. Still going to have to contain with some more lap traffic up here. And I would imagine the admins are telling them to get out of the way. 9 to go at the line. And no, they're not getting out of the way, so they're going to move up onto the high side, and they're going to go around them. They're probably screaming to hold your line. Should be clear sailing from here. Getting a little bit of help down on the bottom. The 54's coming into play. Is the storm going to start to brew up? Clouds are getting dark. I'm hearing some thunder. Is it going to get nasty? Are they going to be able to keep it clean here for about 8 more laps? Is somebody going to get a little antsy? Are they going to start pushing? Are they going to start wiggling around? Is somebody going to make a real crazy move and take everybody out? Is the 4th or 5th truck going to go through all this and win it? The 96, Franklin, way up on the high side. He is... Whoa, he almost... They thought about going in front of Jimmy Crow right there. He let him in. That's going to screw things up just a little bit. They went backwards. Now Lima's going to lead the show. Oh, The 96 up against the wall. That might have just ruined his day right there for sure. Again, the teammates. Lima, Sebastian down right there on the bottom or in the middle. Now they're hooked up again. Now Sebastian's going to be doing the pushing. Here comes the 85, Al Cena. We got a lap truck to deal with here. He's going to stay up on the high side, stay out of the way. That 15 is doing a good job helping out that bottom line. Now the 54 goes up to the top to make it 3 and 3. As long as that 15 stays tucked up into that 23 right there, that bottom lane is going to be able to keep that momentum going with no trouble. Tony Wright edging it out just ever so slightly. Got to go 5 to go this time by. Still the bottom line, the shortest way around this place, and right now seems to have the most momentum. Tony Wright, he's led 28 laps. Excuse me, 28 laps he's led. 13 laps Zachary Lima has led. Lima in the 23, he's been hooked up. They've been running great together. There is the 23. You can see the look on his face. Bound and determined to push a teammate. The 17 stays down low. Trying to do some side drafting. Trying anything to get that top lane, to get some kind of momentum going. They just can't seem to get anything going. 4 to go. As long as they don't do anything stupid and turn anybody. Whoa, the 85. Cena disappears for a second. Keep it together. 3.5 more. As long as the temperatures don't get too hot in that 23, I think we're going to be okay. You can see them right now looking at to go 3 wide. If they go 3 wide, it's just going to slow down that outside line. Trying to do everything they can in that, well, now the middle line. 54 up all by himself. Nobody wants to dance with him. He's got to drop back down. He's just going to lose positions. Still in lead, about a half a truck length is going to be Lima on the inside. Whoa, being wiggled right there. Jimmy Crow gathers it up. Now they're going to start getting real close to each other. They're going to side draft, try to bring that inside line back towards these guys. It's the only hope they've got. They are not going to be able to outrun them. They are too tight together. That 15 is what's really helping this inside row. All 3 of these guys are really, really tight. You see the damage on the 101, the back end of it? He is not that tight up to that 85. You see the gap right there? That's actually hurting that outside line. It's not helping them at all. And that's why these guys are really doing well on that bottom line. They're getting a little bit better up there. That 85 is doing everything in his power he can. And here we go. We got lap traffic to deal with right now. That's not good. They got to stay up high out of the way, and they do stay up high. Lima's leading it now by a half a truck length. Who's it going to be? White flag. We're waiting for it. The 21. The 85 Alcina is shoving his heart out. Now they're going to go up 3 wide again. That's going to do absolutely no good. The 101's going to go backwards. And that's going to give just enough for Lima to go all the way out about 1 car length ahead for sure, if not more. And that's all it took to take some of that away from the outside line. Here we go. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Lima? The 23's not letting up to save a bit. And there goes the trouble. And it's going to be Lima right there. He's going to win it, folks. Zachary Lima, here's your winner. And I'm going to tell you what, you better send a box of chocolates and a dozen roses to Sebastian Marin without a doubt. Without that kid, he would not have won that race. What a heck of a run that was. Zachary Lima is going to be your winner tonight. Dale Cup Super Speedway Series, Max Speed TV. Wow. Now you can dent it all to hell. We don't care. He only had to use 1 fast repair tonight. That's it. And that puppy's nice and clean right now. And that's 1 happy camper. You guys stick around. We're going to be right back. We're going to have a little chat with some of these guys. You are watching Dale Cup Super Speedway Series on Monday nights, Max Speed TV. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. And hit that like button. Thank you very much. All right, we're back, everybody. Dale Cup Super Speedway Series, Max Speed TV, Bobby with all the freaking hobbies. Why? Because that's what my wife says. I have too many of them. Jimmy Crow, 3rd place, podium finish. Talk to me, my man.
Yeah, I'd really be enjoying this 3rd place finish, but I caused 2 accidents.
I don't
One,
give a shit how many accidents she caused. You got 3rd place tonight, pal. What a heck of a comeback.
Yeah, new package. I bumped Al wrong coming off the 4 and then wasn't clear when I came down on that 3 wide. But yeah, it was a fun race. At the end, I ain't never been surrounded by more lap down vehicles in my life, but we survived and got 3rd. Congratulations to Zach, and appreciate Dale Cup having us.
It's a little tedious, isn't it? I mean, I've noticed that you not only got a bump, I mean, you've got to be square to that bumper. It's kind of like the Arca and the Xfinity cars, isn't it? You got to be really square, and if not, I mean, it doesn't take much to get those trucks loose, and they just basically just turn them, isn't it?
Yeah, the truck was already one of the best vehicles that sucks up on iRacing, but now it really sucks up. Now you really got to have that throttle control, or you'll end up spinning somebody.
Yeah, well, that's what makes it all fun, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's a little learning curve. iRacing likes to throw these updates at us.
Well, why not, right? What's iRacing without learning curves? Anyway, 3rd place finish, not bad.
Yep, got to talk to Bobby from the lobby. Appreciate you calling all the racing you do for Dale Cup and all of us boys. You're the man on Max Speed TV, and appreciate being associated with you, my brother, and appreciate Dale Cup letting me run.
I don't know about all that. I just know Dale Cup, Super Speedway Kings, and everybody else. I know. I like to think that I broadcast some of the finest leagues there is out there. A lot of talent in Dale Cup, a lot of talent in Super Speedway Kings. I mean, there's talent all over out here, and I'm just glad to be a part of it, to be honest with you. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I'm having fun doing it. Who do you want to thank? Who do you want to thank before I let you go, buddy?
I want to thank Dale Cup for allowing me to run and not removing me from the sub after my first 2 mistakes. And got to thank the man, Tony Wright. I've said it. He's been part of a crew, in my opinion, that are the godfathers of modern team racing on iRacing. Got to thank Al Cena running with him. Our buddy Dustin. We had Dirty Dave Overstreet running with us tonight. A lot of fun. And again, appreciate the whole Dale Cup crew for letting us run.
All right, my friend, you take
doing
it
the
easy. You take it easy and you have yourself a good one. And hey, I'll see you tomorrow night.
Yes, sir.
All right, buddy. Season 4 kicks off. Can't wait. We'll see you. All right. Oh, man. Tony. What can I say,
What's up,
bud?
Bobby?
What can I say, man? I'm going to tell you, about halfway through this race, you and the 96, Dustin Franklin, you two guys, you hooked up. And I'm going to tell you, you two cats had it going on there for quite a while. You led 28 laps, and I'm sorry, I'm looking here. Hang on. Dustin only led 5, but you led 28 laps. But you two guys, I mean, you're like a freight train. Y'all got it going on. I mean, you knew right when to push, how to push, what not to do, what to do. You worked very well together.
Yeah, I got to thank those guys tonight. We had a little bit of a plan. There was like 4 or 5 of us together, and then it worked out when we got to the front. And Dustin's a really, really good pusher. He didn't like being out front there at the end, so we swapped it up and with Zach and them down at the bottom. But yeah, without those guys, I couldn't have got there.
Well, it was fun watching this. There's no doubt about it. It was pretty impressive. But congratulations, number 2. Not too bad, especially the talents out here. Young talent, old talent. I mean, a lot of good drivers out here. Again, the package was it was kind of gnarly, if you will. It was different, wasn't it? It was a learning curve, right?
Yeah, we need to call it the Arca trucks.
Is that more like what it was like?
Yeah, there were some bad bumps, and then you get the big run, and if you don't let up a little bit and you bump somebody, they're going left or right.
Well, I kind of thought so because Jimmy made a move. He cleared, I don't know who it was that he cleared, but he literally cleared him, and he hopped down. And when he hopped down in front of him, I mean, those guys had such a run, they just ran him over.
I believe that was me.
Yeah, you guys had such a run. I mean, he cleared you, but as soon as he got in front of you, that was a dang thing nobody could do. I mean, he just lost all momentum. And it's like, wow, these days you suck right up to you like right now. But second place finish, not bad, my friend. The podium's yours. Who do you want to thank?
I'll thank these guys over at Del Cup for letting me join, and they do a good job, and they got a lot of good guys in here, and I could bring some new guys in here and there. So missed a few races, but we'll try to stay after it. But gotta thank them.
I'll tell you, definitely not a boring moment over here with these guys. That's for sure. It's a lot of fun. Now, unfortunately, the main guy, I think a tree fell down and took out his internet and his power or whatever. So hopefully they get that squared away and taken away. At least nobody was hurt, so that's a good thing. But anyway, Tony, congratulations, buddy. Nice talking with you. And, well, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I'll see you tomorrow night, won't I?
Sure will.
All right. Looking
Great
forward
job.
to it.
Appreciate you.
All right. Be safe. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Yeah, good win, man.
All right, buddy.
Thank you.
Oh, the man of the hour. Crazy nut. I don't know.
Not this race.
It was watching you and Sebastian, unfreaking believable. You led 18 laps. You started second. I mean, you had a good qualifying run. But my God, you two guys get hooked up. It was just like Tony and Dustin. You guys work very, very well together. But
Yes,
you
sir.
guys are flying.
Yeah, for sure. Just like you guys said about the new patch, you had to be really easy pushing because you could spin the other truck really easy. So it's kind of reminded us of the ARCA cars. Couldn't push, but I was leading, so I told Seabass that I wanted to take it easy and survive. And good thing we did. Got a win out of it.
You guys are coming like a freight train. I mean, we could see it. Just kept watching, and I watched for a while, and then I noticed you guys had traded off, and I thought, well, he's leading for a while, but I figured out Lima's most happiest when he's pushing somebody.
Yeah, exactly. But because my teammate was a lap down, we were talking about switching at the right time.
Right.
Luckily, we were able to stay at the front, and we got it done. When we did that pass through all those trucks, I think a lot of them had damage. Just because there were so many yellows. When we started to get close to the front, we noticed a lot of the trucks were just battered.
Yeah, there's a lot of carnage out there for sure.
Oh,
But
yeah.
it was a good race. I mean, it was a learning curve for sure, but a lot of you guys picked out it pretty quick. I mean, Sebastian even made a comment when I interviewed him. Excuse me. I'm all choked up. When I interviewed him, he made a comment. He said, yeah, he says, man, you got to be really careful. He says, they suck up fast, but, you've really got to be careful because if you hit them wrong or touch them wrong, he says, you'll turn them in an instant.
Oh, yeah.
And, some guys, they couldn't quite understand that, and other ones could understand it. But you guys work really, really well. You can tell your teammates for sure. But
Yeah.
I knew you were the most happiest being behind somebody pushing. That's your throne. That's what you live for. I know you do.
It's the hardest job, I think, pushing and managing. Like if you're second, third in line for a team, it's one of the hardest jobs, especially when you're battling the temps. But
Yeah,
I
it's the
noticed,
most important job.
yeah,
Truthfully.
it's all everybody needs to tango right, but that pusher is key. Everybody on the team needs to be good at pushing, or the team will it'll be hard to run quick as a
Right.
team.
Oh, I've always said it. And everybody out there, if I look at my rearview mirror and I can see that Red Bull truck behind me,
Yeah.
my God, I'm just I'm smiles from ear to ear.
Hey, you can't
Because-
miss me. I'm the only Red Bull truck in the field.
That's right, and that's when I'm the happiest. I mean,
Yep.
thank God he's behind me. I got nothing to worry about. It's it's like
Next season.
it's just the
I'm sorry,
greatest
Bob.
feeling. Who do you want to thank before I let you get the heck out of here?
I want to thank my teammate and obviously the broadcaster. You guys really just make it happen. Everybody come racing at Dale Cup. And maybe next season we can get you racing with us.
Well, I'll tell you what, you guys are an absolute blast. I'm telling you, everybody out there, if you're looking for a league where there's no Karens, and there's no Karens, we don't do Karens. We throw Karens out, is what they do.
Hail Karens, yep.
Yeah, that's right. We don't even like Karens. That's a 4-letter word in this league. But if you want to have some fun and a good time, you look up Dale Cup Super Speedway Series. These guys are a blast. They're fun. They help you. I mean, they just have fun. They have practices all the time. I never laughed so hard in my life with these guys. They're just good, down-to-earth, good people. But you guys check them out. But anyway, Zachary, congratulations, my friend. Looking forward to being able to hanging out with you and do some racing with you, bud. And congratulations on your win, pal. Get out of that rig and go get yourself something to drink, relax, and I'll catch up with you later during the week, my friend.
Thank you, sir. You as well.
All right, take care, bud. Bye-bye.
Take care.
All right, that's it, guys. We got it through. We got her done. Had a few wrecks. Well, I would not watch a super speedway race if there were not cautions. I'm sorry, but that would suck. Period. It's like going fishing and not catching the fish. I mean, come on. That's what super speedway is about. I mean, if you tell me that you watch Daytona or Talladega and you watch it for the racing and not for the wrecks, I'm gonna call you a liar. It's no way. I don't believe it for a second. But anyway, appreciate you guys watching us, tuning in. Dale Cup Super Speedways. Check them out. Still got room for a few people in here if you guys want to hook up and race with them now. Still got plenty of time in this season, this league right here. So come on out, join us Monday nights. Appreciate everybody that was hanging out with us tonight and watching. MaxspeedTV, Bobby with all the hobbies. You guys be safe. Check us out on MaxspeedTV. Subscribe to us. I think we got like 9,000 subscribers. You guys be safe. Have yourself a great week. And in the meantime, see ya.
Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this 0.625-mile racetrack. Here's the starting lineup. On the pole from Dawsonville, Georgia.